Hey guys, in this video, we will be showing to you the DLSAU online BroBot web app. In the first step, we will be showing to you the completeness check. This will only work if you click ask question, as I click it, and if you don't have any input on the text box and you click send, it will not send. But if you input something like this, the autocomplete items will be shown or will be displayed above to that text box. So for the next thing we will be showing to you is the race check. So before I go to the robot's introduction message, let me type it first. My temporary name, it should be like this. My temporary name. So when I click or when you click the desktop, it should be appear the robot introduction message with all of these questions or the items will be shown here right after the message. Next is that check if the autocomplete is displayed. So you only see it if you click ask questions and you type something like this. The maximum of the autocomplete items will be 5, but it depends on the user on what question he or she will be typing. Let's say if I go there like this, and it's now the total of autocomplete items will be 4. So for the next step of visuality is the consistency check. Here it is, and now I'm gonna type my name right here. It's already shown. So first is to check if the robot's avatar will be displayed. So if I gonna click let's stop, and it will show the robot's avatar on the left side or the left corner right here. Now next is if I'm gonna click right here any quizzes, like what quizzes are available, the user's avatar will be shown on the right corner, and as you can see I'm doing it right now. For the third step is that check if the ask question is clicked. So here is it. I'm gonna do it like here this question. So thank you very much. And now I'm gonna click ask question. So you will see that the text box is now enabled, and the text box will be shown the type your questions. Next will be this the fourth step, which is check if text box is enabled. So I can actually, so when you click it, it should be editable like this one. I can type anything like I want. So let's say that I type in here. Let's say I gotta type uh, college, is college of arts. Then if I'm gonna click it right here. Now the fifth step is that check if the send button is clicked. So the function of the send is it will display the text in the chat. So if I click it, the text will be sent on the form, which is it will not be displayed right here. For the final test case, we will be showing to you is the database check. So here it is, it will not be displayed. Now the first step is that to check if the first 5 options under the BroBot's introduction message is displayed. So guys, we will be showing to you our database, and here are the top 5 questions with at the number of asked questions. So here's the first, second, third, fourth, and the fifth. And for the second step is that check if the user message that he or she sent is exists on the database. So guys, I'm gonna click ask questions. So I'm gonna type my own questions like or random text will be like this test, and as you can see there is no autocomplete items is shown. If I'm gonna click send, and here is the robot's response. So sorry I don't have answer for that question. Please ask another question. Now guys, we will be showing to you the DLSAU online BroBot web app, which is the system test plan. Guys, for the first test case we will be showing to you is the navigate the DLSAU online BroBot web app page. So in here, I open my own browser right here. You can open any browser. So the more important is that you have to type this uh, website link or the website address here, like this one, dlsu.robot.com, and you enter here is the DLSAU online robot web app. For the second test case, so we will be showing you is the edit temporary username. So first is that double click the generated username. So if I'm gonna double click, it should now be editable. Here it is. So let's say I'm gonna click it right here. Next is the next step, or the second step is to edit the temporary username. So as you can see, I already edited my name, so I'm gonna create my own. Here it is, and the final step for the second test case is that click on the let's talk button. So now I'm gonna click it, and here it is. Here is the introduction of the BroBot. Okay. So for the next test case, what we'll be showing to you is this start the conversation. Okay, so first step is to click on the options. So for me, I'll be clicking what courses are available. So when I click it, it successfully sent the same text in the selected option and received the appropriate response for the robot without an error. So as you can see, I did click what courses are available. The response of the robot is please choose, and with the items that we shown here. So I'll be clicking all of these quizzes. Like let's see, I'm gonna click all of these. Like which college I'm gonna choose. Cast. Next is I'm gonna click computer science. And now here it is. The second step. Once the current grade has ended, robot will ask for feedback. So as you can see here is the question right here. The question here is, did I answer your question? So let's say I'm gonna click yes. Then now it's the what it does receives a confirmation or feedback message from robot with a yes or no without an error. So here it is. It I did click yes, and then the robot response is thank you very much. If you have questions, just send it here. I will try to answer it. There is no errors here. So let's see. I'll type again for the no one. For the no feedback, let's say I'm gonna continue right here. So if I click no, there should be no errors. So here it is. The robot the robot response will be sorry. We will do our best to improve. And for the final test case, we will be showing to you is to start the conversation. Here it is. And first step is to check the ask question option. So if I click ask question right here, you the only thing you can see is that it successfully enabled the text box, and the placeholder which it will now be shown here is the type your message without an error. So here it is. Next step is that type a character or a letter in a text box. So now I click the text box, then it should be successfully display the autocomplete at the top of the text box without an error. So if I'm gonna click or if I'm gonna type a letter D, and here it is the autocomplete items. It is now fully shown. For the next step is to click an item in the autocomplete. So just like what I did click the ask question and I type a letter, and if I gonna click it right here, it should be displayed like this. It successfully filled of the text box, which means that I click that certain question and it should be displayed what is the result of the university without an error. So for the fourth step is that click the send button or enter keys. So it's, it's either gonna be I click the send button or enter. So if I enter it, it should be displayed. Here it is. It should be now displayed. Let's see if I click this, I'll be showing you another things for the send button. So wait for a while. If I'm gonna type same question right here in the send button, there's no errors. Even enter or it's either gonna be enter or send button. So both of these are functional. So for the last step is that once the step is currently ended, BroBot will ask for feedback as you can see right here. So I'm gonna click is yes, and the robot should reply thank you very much. If you have questions, just send it here and I will try to answer it. So it successfully connected right to the response of robot. Another thing is I'm gonna show you the no feedback. So let's say a different question. I'm gonna end this current trade for a bit. Just wait for a while. Here it is. So if I gonna click no, the robot response should be sorry, we will do our best to improve. So the overall of this that the yes or no are both functional, and there are no errors that is shown in this web app